Last one.
These pit bulls had already attacked an 11-year-old girl, and now they were charging straight at this officer. It all began on May 13th, 2022, when an 11-year-old walking home from school found herself being chased by two aggressive pit bulls. She suffered a bleeding hand as the dogs wrestled a broom from her grip. An officer was quickly called to the scene, only to find himself face to face with the aggressive pit bulls.
Hey.
At that moment, the officer fired at the approaching dog, stopping it in its tracks. Both dogs then fled the scene. The girl received treatment for her injury and was thankfully safe.
It's fine, I just don't really want that to happen again.
While the wounded dog was later euthanized, the other dog was returned to its owner, who faced charges of having an animal at large and animal causing injury to a person. Seeing the dog's approach allowed this officer to act just in time, saving him from what could have been a very bad day. Unfortunately, the next officer wasn't as lucky. He never saw his attacker coming until it was already too late. On April 24, 2022, officers responded to a call about a loose dog in a neighborhood. However, before they could even begin their investigation, something completely unexpected occurred.
No!
Get his info. Get their info.
I don't even, my dog. No! What's wrong with you?
Leave the dog in the house. I need you to come back out. I need your info.
Perfect, my dog. 193. I just had a pit bull take a chunk out of my leg.
81 Midland?
The dog ambushed the officers, charging at them from behind 5 separate times. One officer managed to react quickly, kicking the dog away each time. Although he was badly bitten, the situation could have ended far worse for him.
Can I get you anything? Like, are you good? I mean, not much you guys can do for me, but he took a...
Be in your house. And he lives there with her.
The men claimed they were watching the dog for its owner, who was away. While it's unclear how the case ultimately ended, the officer's quick thinking, kicking the dog away, was his saving grace that day. But even with a gun and a fence between him and the next set of fierce dogs, another officer wasn't as fortunate. He was bitten 12 times across his body. It all began on April 13th, 2023, when an officer responded to a neighborhood after reports that a man had narrowly escaped an attack by 2 stray dogs.
Did you call about it?
No, I don't call. That's the dog here almost by me.
Okay, I'll go see if I can turn it off.
It's a brown dog.
Okay.
Dogs are trying to attack me.
Okay.
The officer drove to the reported location and approached the property. As he got closer, he began hearing aggressive barks coming from behind the fence. its way through the door and lunged at the officer. Before he could react, the dog bit him 12 times, on his legs, thighs, and hands. Desperate to defend himself, the officer drew his gun and fired at the attacking dogs.
And it looks like Harris will be at leave this month.
190.
190.
When I found the dogs, they bit me. I had to shoot them.
I copy. Where are you?
In the alley south of where I was. I don't have the numbers yet.
I copy. If we can go ahead and start cars that way, please. 190 is going to be south of 2467 Sanford in the alley.
By now, the officer could feel his blood dripping down his uniform, but he somehow remained calm and even chatted with neighbors.
They actually took me down. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good with dogs, but they were...
Was just one or both of them?
Both of them.
Put them both down.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
the one was able to get back into the garage, but I hit them both.
I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah, I'm a huge dog lover, you know, all over. They took me down. I haven't checked this league yet, but they were going to town on me.
You want to have a seat in my cruiser until we get all of this?
I'm okay. I'll probably have to go to the hospital and get checked out, so.
He was rushed to the hospital but later returned to his duty. One of the dogs didn't make it. It was killed at the scene. The other dog was injured and taken to a vet. Their owner faced charges for the attack, but things got tricky when it came to the next dog owner. Why? Because the officers had entered his house themselves, and what they found inside was far from friendly.
Leave it! Come here.
It was August 16th, 2018. In a quiet California neighborhood, officers were searching for a suspected armed robber. A canine and his handler entered a house. Moments later, the silence broke as two other dogs stormed out behind them.
No, leave it! Come here. Come. Hey! No! Gary! 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 Grab your dogs and go over to the bed! Leave it! Grab your dog! Gary! No!
In the end, the dog and its owner escaped without harm and managed to catch the suspect. Thankfully, no serious injuries were reported for the tased dog. It gave in to the taser's shock and calmed down, but this time, things were different. A taser wouldn't stop what was coming. A dangerous animal, more terrifying than anyone could expect. The officer stood frozen, knowing one wrong move wouldn't just be a mistake. It could cost him a limb or worse. It was July 10th, 2017. Boynton Beach police officers received an urgent call. They were sent to a house after a bold and shocking trespassing incident was reported. What they found when they arrived was far from ordinary. Officer acted fast. He threw his arm over the beast's head, blinding it just long enough to clamp its mouth shut. The odds were stacked against him, but somehow he brought the situation under control. No one was hurt. But for the next officer, things were far more dangerous. His survival came down to a single moment and one shot, or so he thought. What happened next was nothing short of chaos. He fired again and again, far more than he ever expected. Fast forward to October 3rd, 2024. Residents in an apartment complex frantically called 911. 2 bears were on the loose. When a lone officer arrived, armed with only a shotgun, he came face to face with one of them. What unfolded would leave the entire community in shock.
Hey, be careful walking down here. Hamilton, there's a bear over here. Please stay over there. You can think what you want to, okay? Appreciate you, Hamilton.
Get that though.
Mine. The bear came around the corner and came right at me, so I shot it. Someone in this area.
And the lifeless bear was carefully transported away. The officer should have felt a wave of relief now that help was on the scene. But instead, he felt something else, regret. Why? Because just when things seemed under control, his trusted canine partner did something no one could have predicted. What the dog did next would leave everyone speechless.
Hey, go! What?
It was July 24th, 2023. A high-stakes chase was underway. Officers were in pursuit of suspects fleeing in a stolen car. One officer decided to deploy his trusted K9 to help bring the situation under control. But what happened next would haunt him. What the K9 did that day left the officer with deep regret, and a story no one could forget.
Edited.
Pocket! 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 Ronnie, pocket! No! Get up here! Pocket! No, Ronnie! Pocket him! No! Him!
I got it.
You're on the ground! No! Hey, go! What? No! Hit me! Yeah, I'm fine.
The dog walked away unharmed, but the officer? He wasn't so lucky. Those bites needed treatment. Strange twist, right? But here's the kicker. What started as a simple act of kindness would soon spiral into something far more serious. Trouble, big trouble, was just around the corner, and none of them saw it coming.
The last one.
It was October 14th, 2020, when officers got a call to rescue a deer tangled in a hammock. Seemed like a straightforward task, just free the poor animal. But the moment they cut him loose, chaos erupted. What happened next was anything but ordinary.
That might be the last one. What do you want done with it?
What we're gonna grab that
Jacket
real quick.
Cover his face back up.
Yeah, let's.
You guys may wanna.
Yeah, let's get you guys back, because he may come at me again. So.
Then when you're ready, I'll hop up.
Yeah.
Ready?
Go ahead.
The deer, a strong, wild male, was furious, probably from being trapped for so long. And then it happened. He turned, eyes blazing, and charged straight at the officer, his sharp horns aiming to strike. One hit could mean a life-threatening injury. The officer had only seconds to decide: run for his life or stand and fight. And as soon as he let go, the real danger began.
Doing both.
The officers sprinted to a safe distance, hearts racing, before finally standing their ground. The situation was so intense, they even fired a warning shot into the air, hoping to scare the enraged deer away. If thrilling stories like this keep you on the edge of your seat, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more.